I feel very weird. And it's like the whoosh, I can actually feel them. She is moving into. Okay, let's see if we can explain this. There is that which she is, and what she truly is. She has acclimated with a purpose to be in the experience of this lifetime that she has lived. But the experience that she has had and has been, and the information she has been bringing through, and it is, though there is still benefit and there is an element of it that is beneficial, you're looking for the word. She is saying that we should use the word job, but it's not really a job. It's more of, okay, she's going to use this best analogy, a housewife mother. Because a housewife mother is not a job that you clock in and clock out of. It is something that a person chooses to be and that they are. And it involves many aspects, and it does not have a punching the clock. You are those things. You can be other things also, but caring for the house and decorating the house and planting the garden and in her instance, because she did not send children off to school, but she chose to be many-faceted. She was the teacher, she sewed the clothes, she painted the house, she multifaceted, because she is multifaceted. But that was who she was, it's how she was moving through that experience at the time. She is moving into a fuller expression of herself in that thing. And she is in the adjustment of this newer opening up phase. She has had glimpses, and she is still forming it in her own way to represent that which she is she is seeing herself moving her hands, and that there are colors and joy and songs and wisdom and connection with the divine and with earth and with all that are on earth and all throughout the universe of the souls, because we are moving into something. The universe of the soul will be expressing and moving in a more divine movement pattern. The pattern that existed in the universe of the souls, we will say up until this moment. It was not truly always such, but concepts of that are too far gone and lost, so we will not even go there. We will say that hierarchy is being removed, and a divine expression of movement within the universe of the souls is being implemented. And I see that she has felt that she has missed out the past couple days, because the weather there and the situation around her has been exceedingly beautiful, and there are many things she wishes to accomplish, and we understand. But that which is moving and happening, it is funny, because on the day of the spring fire, when she called in and brought about she would both awakening the earth, bringing a calmness and divine movement into things. There is a great change that has already begun to bud out, trying to apply old paradigms into the moving forward, though she feels she must move along with things. That is not necessary this time. We are in a very much of a transition period. She is experiencing a transition period and unsettled. She will just need to listen and move with this. The end result is not end result. It's so funny, end result. We are seeing it is not truly end, because but she's using she's telling it's a figure of speech. It's not really an end. Okay, the that with which we are, she is moving into and adjusting into. It will need. It is best if she limits her trying to pull it into the third dimension, not dimension, vibration. All the vibrations are. There's too much going on. We are not going to go into that. That is beyond. It is too complicated, and they do not have the words and concepts to wish to. There are like colorful winds blowing in a storm, flowing in and out of light, but they are like ribbons of color and light flowing in. But it is not, it can be seen as chaos, but it is, she knows that it is not chaos in the moving of them as they are moving and flowing and reforming, and that which is being created. It is necessary for her to only act in a physical manner as she feels she can, and that when she needs to not exert herself in physical planes, to just let it happen, because this is all it is all we the winds are moving through, and we are trying to keep this physical wording clear. The connection is still strong. It is not that it is weak, but that which is heard is in the moving of all of the threads as they are reforming in a beautiful manner. It is as it is reforming and forming and building and creating these through her. It'll be okay. You do not have to be anxious or worried that something fearful is occurring. She will soon settle into the flow and be more of her fullest self, without so much of the acclamations that she had accumulated. She is having insights and realization about her true nature and who and what she is, and reforming that way she will be. It is very dancing. There was that movie Colors of the Wind with Pocahontas. That is very much the colors of the wind are moving and flowing through all of. Okay. She is trying to see, it is just flowing and flowing through all There is nothing that is not in the balance and in the beauty and the flow of it. It is not we cannot say that it is a specific thing that which is being built, but it is coming back into the divine flow where the divine flow had been hampered before and the beauty is pouring in. So if she wishes to sleep, then let her sleep. If she wishes to sing, then let her sing. If she wishes to hear bells, then let her hear bells. If she reminisces and pulls this piece here and that piece there, and mends them together and builds something beautiful, then so be it, and so it is. It is going. You are going to see all the beautiful parts coming together and woven in a way that you have not seen them. And they are giggling and frolicking as they move through. Yes, you have experienced altered and pieces of time, lines, and dimensions, because all of the beautiful pieces of all that exists, have exist, are interwoven together and pulling together and coalescing. This is a beautiful moment. Freedom. They have spoken of freedom, and they keep saying that they search for it, and yet they do not know the concept of the world. It has been distorted, but they will soon experience divine freedom. Okay, I think those were, there were, the weavers were weaving in the healing and bringing, there was a beautiful, there is these words of time. The weavers are weaving in this beautiful, and it's forming around, and here it is important for people to have titles to describe what functions they are performing or intend to perform. Always with the definitions, limiting walls and definitions. They are going to be going away. It is, you feel the need to hold on to them because you feel fear if you do not have your definitions and your walls. They are constraining you too greatly. You will be able to hold on to them, but they will be melting away, and you will be seeing the not uselessness. We are trying to find the right words to express this. When speaking with you on that time, plane, space, we have to search through and find the words and the concepts and try to arrange them in a way so that you can grasp things which your creation parts of the spark of your soul, spark of your soul knows very well, and you've always been searching for, but you have very much since forgotten. And so you're always trying to redefine and find a way to return back to it. Oh, my dear, dear ones, you think you have been creating grander and grander and grander. You've been just trying to return to that where you already had been. You're trying to create facsimiles, and they're always a facsimile, and you know they're a facsimile, and so they never quite taste right, smell right, feel right, and you know it, so you keep creating, trying to build that which you know is supposed to be there. And you have searched so long and hard, you have become frantic, and sometimes have convinced yourself that it wasn't even there before. You're going to be moving into the freedom that exists in divinity, but it will not be in the divine realm. It will be in a universe of the souls, but it will be a divine unfolding of the universe of the souls where you connect and remain in your divinity, so that and she is seeing like explosions of brilliant colors mixing. Yes, this is what you're going into, and the expression will, there will be an expression. We're trying to find this. Do not worry. Everything is going to be beautiful, and you will have what you need at the time to get you through this process. And if you wish to hold on, you will hold on to your words and definitions until you realize that you do not need to hold on to your words and definitions. You were already seeing some of this moving and coming forward in the younger generations as they speak, and some of the older generations that were the way showers. The idea of contracts, vows, definitions, limitations, these are moving away. You're moving into a freedom to real. We do not like that word. You have so many loaded words. All the words of the things that are experiences of the divine that you have separated and held out there are such loaded words, and you have an idea in your mind of what that means. And the freedom and the expansiveness to which you are moving, there is no, if I have complete freedom and that one has complete freedom, that has complete freedom, how will we make sure we do not infringe upon each other? Because it is impossible in complete freedom to ever infringe. And that is where you are moving quickly. And we do not know if it is quickly by your word terms, but she is seeing it is quickly. Yes, and the weavers were present and were helping her they were playing with her as they play throughout all space and time, creation. We're trying to find the right words, and they're so funny and hard. The weavers were playing and interacting with her, and she was getting to experience the sensations of that. She is more fully coming into that which she is, what it needs to be, and which would be beneficial for all. And there is no need to be worried or about what is occurring or what it means, or it is like, yes, she is explaining it. It is like she has mentioned before, the idea of going on a trip to Disney World. It is like coming over around a bend and seeing the castle at Disney World on the horizon, and you have not entered into the park yet, but it's there. It is there. She is seeing the fireworks above the castle, and she can see the lights flashing, and she knows that it is there. She can hear that it is there, and she knows that very, very soon we're going to be in there and we are going to have such fun, experiencing so many things, so much imagination, so many games, so much wonder, and it's right there. Yes, she is seeing them, and that is where you are now in this trip that you have been on. Go with the flow. As whatever it is that you are inclined to say or do it. Whatever you are inclined, it does not make you feel good and comfortable, then move away. Those things that are not of divinity, are not of divine, and cannot be exist in divine, will not get to exist until the park is everything. And everything is the wondrousness part of the park. You can release and know that you're moving into that. Just breathe. Breathing connects you both to heaven and earth. You breathe in heaven and connect to the earth. You breathe out earth and connect to the heaven. And the loop remains. And the light flows through. So be it, and so it is.